It's still the 26th of March. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in Pattaya. I'm picking my nose, I'm sorry. I'm Scott McLean. I'm the content creator for the YouTube channel Pondering in Pattaya, which is dedicated to helping people over 60 trying to live their best life possible anywhere in the world. A couple of things going on. I could screenshot this to Ozzy Quasimodo. He had broken back, broken spirit, broken heart. Oh, no, he doesn't have a heart. Lack of ethics. I could screenshot something that will clear this up completely. A short letter that Tommy wrote me. Anyway, I wanted to give you a little background on me. I owned record stores in Boston that I created in 1978. And then I created a niche business that I sold promotional only goods to wholesale for 25, 26 years. And I went from having 5 or 10 clients to almost 300 clients to buy from, and having 6 or 7 clients to sell to having over 100 clients to sell to wholesale. I did really well. But in 2002, things changed. In 2002, there was an overwhelming interest in downloading and file sharing music, and nobody wanted to buy dedicated goods anymore. So I went from having a healthy 6-figure income to about $20,000 a year in the space of 6 months. Put me on an interesting tailspin, and I wound up the last 15 years, from about 2015 on, I struggled to survive. I got so bad that during COVID, I was bagging groceries in a grocery store for $11 an hour. How far the mighty can fall. So that kind of takes me to where I'm at now. I live on a Social Security check. I don't call it a benefit because it's not a benefit. We all pay into a Social Security tax from the moment we get our Social Security cards. And calling it a benefit is incredibly misleading. But I live on a benefit of about a return of $1,400 a month. In Thailand, that's next to impossible to do, to replicate a lower to middle class income. That's why I'm constantly challenged for money. And it was exacerbated when I got my injury to my foot. And I have spent subsequently about $3,000 on my foot. And the insurance was useless because it wouldn't have covered me because it was a diabetic wound, and I didn't supply information that I had diabetes. So it was a pre-existing condition that I didn't report. So that's what gets me to today. Now today, my situation is I'm dealing with one of my girls, and she's so incredibly obstinate. And I sacrificed my money, excuse me, to take her to the dentist and have her tooth checked out because it's impacted. And I agreed to pay for an X-ray and the consultation. And I told her, meet me at X place at X time. Well, she got pissed off at me earlier for no reason. And because she's Thai, and the Thais are as obstinate as bulls with red curtains in their face. And they seem justified in everything. And they're a pain in the ass, a huge pain in the ass. The Thais are not critical thinkers. They're not critical thinkers. They know only one way to do anything. They don't improvise. And this is what's going on with her right now. And I told her, and I'm very close to this person. I told her if she maintains this behavior and talks shit about me in front of other people that she doesn't even know, I will dispatch her ass faster than a shit goes through a goose's ass. And people can say, oh, that's so cruel. No, it's just not reacting positively to terrible behavior. And the only way I can deal with it is to be strong, because I happen to be a strong person. I'm strong about everything. I'm strong when Quasimodo and his bullshit boys start really rubbing me the wrong way. Believe me, you do not want to fuck with me. This is one bear you don't want to poke too often. And I'm not saying this, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy. I was raised with a mob mentality. I'm from a mob town with a blue collar industry, and you don't fuck with me because you're not going to come out of it good. Anyway, enough of my tough guy bravado bullshit. Please keep sharing, liking, and subscribing to Pondering in Pattaya, my YouTube channel that is dedicated to helping people over the age of 60 live their best life anywhere in the world. And remember, Chodi Kap, Sawadee Kap, Sawadee Bimai Kap, and all my love to you. I'm a love muffin.